Chapter 1. Whiskers Day Out. The sun's golden rays began to spill into the cozy living room, casting a warm hue over the plush rug and the ornate wooden furniture. On the softest part of the rug, Whiskers, a plump orange tabby cat with stripes that looked like they'd been painted on by an artist, began to stir from her slumber. Her green eyes slowly blinked open, taking in the familiar surroundings of her home. Whiskers loved mornings. She would start her day with a luxurious stretch, extending her paws and arching her back, letting out a tiny yawn that showcased her tiny white teeth. The act was both a testament to her contentment and a signal that she was ready to begin her day. Her first stop was always the kitchen. She would prance over, her tail held high, to the spot where her food bowl sat. Today, it was filled with her favorite salmon-flavored kibble. Whiskers took her time, savoring each bite and occasionally glancing out the window to observe the world outside. Post-breakfast, it was grooming time. Whiskers would find the sunniest spot in the living room, where the light would catch her fur just right, making it shine and shimmer. With meticulous care, she'd lick her paws and run them over her face, cleaning herself thoroughly. This ritual was important. After all, a cat had to look her best. Outside, the garden beckoned. Whiskers had a little cat flap that allowed her the freedom to roam outdoors whenever she wished. Today, the garden was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and the gentle rustling of leaves. Whiskers loved to chase after the fluttering butterflies, though she never really caught any. It was all in good fun. By midday, the sun was at its peak, and it was time for Whiskers' midday nap. She had a special spot under the big oak tree where the grass was soft, and the shade was just right. Curling up, she'd drift into a dream-filled sleep, where she was the queen of her very own jungle. Awakening from her nap, Whiskers felt a surge of energy. She decided to pay a visit to her neighbor, Mr. Gray, a wise old cat who had many tales to tell. They'd often sit on his porch, Whiskers listening intently as Mr. Gray recounted his adventures from his younger days. As evening approached, Whiskers made her way home. The living room was now bathed in a soft, golden light, and the familiar scent of dinner being prepared wafted through the air. Her human, Lily, was at the stove, humming a tune. Whiskers would rub against her legs, purring loudly, her way of saying thank you for the lovely day she'd had. The day would end with Whiskers curled up on Lily's lap, the two of them sharing a quiet moment, basking in each other's company. And as the night deepened, Whiskers would drift off to sleep, dreaming of another day filled with adventure and love.